Welcome everybody, this is me, MC Master Luke, and today I'm going to be doing a plugin showcase on my server. Today's plugin is TARDIS XR, and it's a plugin basically that adds a TARDIS in your game that you can create it out of very expensive blocks, but believe me, it's worth it. So to begin with, I'm going to show you how to build a TARDIS, which most people do not show, and then I'm going to show you a couple of its features. So to build a TARDIS, first step is to make this little ring of gold, just like this. Make a ring of gold, put a diamond block in the middle, then 4 blocks like this. If I'm going too quickly, you can just pause the video. Put 2 emerald blocks, so it looks like this. Iron blocks in those 4 corners. Lapis blocks on top of the diamond blocks. And a redstone lamp on top of all that. Now this is how the TARDIS should look like once it's created. Take 1 diamond, a single diamond, right click it, and you should get a TARDIS. See creating the internal dimension, please be patient. TARDIS Groove has been completed. Property of me, it's Xanum, and you can see it's my property. So what I'm going to want to do is enter the TARDIS now. TARDIS uses anything as a fuel. Everything so this is how it looks when you enter. You get a TARDIS manual in which you can get all the info that you need, but I'm going to show you a couple of deals myself. The first deal is, let's take a bunch of diamonds. Diamonds are the best fuel, nether stars as well, but I'm going to take diamonds. And you're going to want to put diamonds in this chest that's called Huon Energy Converter. Do a simple command, TARDIS Huon Convert. Convert. Should say Huon level 100 out of 100. And then basically, this is the first console, and I really hate it because it's just too small, but I'm going to show you how to upgrade it right now. First, do a command /TARDIS upgrade, and of course, this will all cost. /TARDIS upgrade. Then click control room, and you can see that you can switch to first, second, third, all the way to 11 to 6 doctors console room. But basically, it's not the doctor's console room. I'm going to show you. Click unlock next to available version. You'll see that it costs 5 diamonds, 8 diamonds, 10, 16, and 20. I'm going to go for the last one, of course, which is 20. Once you upgrade it, you're going to get teleported outside of the TARDIS, and just clear my inventory. And just pop right back into it. And here's the second console room. I'm going to take a little look around them to show you how they look. So this is, I believe, 10th Doctor's console room or something. And don't put your diamonds in there before you upgrade the console room. So as you can see, this console room is much bigger, and it has those things. We're going to show what they do. It has a library, and I guess that's all. It has chests and storage. Sorry, I'm a little sick. So yeah, let's complete it by going TARDIS upgrade again. Console room upgrade. Remember, this one costs 8 diamonds, but because I'm in the creative, yeah, let's just get it back in the TARDIS. This is the next console room, exactly the same as the one before. No chests, actually. It's made of iron blocks this time. Has those little pillars and stuff. Much weirder, believe me. Let's continue on to switch to the next console room, which should be near the end. Oh shit, okay, we're alive. I'm sorry. Sometimes it takes a little time. This is, I think, the 10th or 11th Doctor's console room. I think this is like the 10th Doctor's console room, not really sure. Get out of the TARDIS. Oh no. We were actually supposed to upgrade it first. Do TARDIS upgrade, console room, control room, and you can actually switch between those later. But once you start adding rooms, which I'm going to show you how to do, you can't switch. So this is the 11th Doctor's console room. The first of his console rooms, it's the one where Amy and Rory are. And the last one will be the Doctor and /Clara console room. I know there is Peter Capaldi now as Doctor, the 12th Doctor, but they still haven't made a remodel of the console. I think they might. And here it is. The last console room. You can't upgrade it anymore. Has those little lights. Has a little switch up here which you pull, and the lights turn on, so you can see they like circle around. Have a lot of stuff down here. Have a lot of room. So yeah, this is how the TARDIS will look now. And of course, I'm gonna go over the TARDIS mod as well. I think I already got over that, but you can't. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take diamonds, and as I told you, I'm gonna convert them into energy right here. TARDIS Q1 convert. Let me just. There we go. And then you can see that it took. I think it took like 1 diamond or even no diamonds. And there we go. It's converted now. So what I'm gonna want to do is. I'm going to show you a couple of upgrades that I want to show you right now. So, we're going to show you to upgrade Huon storage. This makes it so you can have 200 units. So, we have 200 units. You can do it even more, but by monitors. So, I'm going to do that. So, now it adds little coordinates and the name of the world. Then, you can toggle the exterior signs, change the makeup. I'm not going to do any of those. I'm going to go fix the chameleon circuit for 5 diamonds. And I'm going to show you what a chameleon circuit does. So the first step is to get out of the TARDIS. And of course, if you get this weird sound, you're just going to want to wait for it to materialize. And while that's happening, let's add a speed boost to our TARDIS. So we get speed every time we are in the TARDIS. So when we are in it, we're going to get speed 2. Speed 3 actually. Oh my god, it's quite good. And the last one would be exit out of the menu. So now let's just go out of the TARDIS. Still parking brake off, please wait for a few seconds. That's what the doctor uses, it's right up here. So should say parking brake is like blue, which means it's not working. So let's get out of the TARDIS now. And you'll see the TARDIS doesn't actually change. It looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go TARDIS C circuit or TARDIS chameleon circuit. And you're going to see that you can change it to many things. But I'm not going to do any of those because I don't know how to undo them. I can remotely materialize or dematerialize the TARDIS, which I'm going to show you right now. Press on the glass. And you get this epic animation and the sound effect of the TARDIS dematerializing, disappearing into nothingness. You'll see that when it disappears completely, it's going to disappear. Now I can just walk. The TARDIS is actually not there. And I'm going to do, again, materialize it. It's on exactly the same spot. The 2 last things I'm going to show you are the rooms of the TARDIS. And actually I'm going to show you how to call it and set its home and stuff. So the first thing, let's go in the TARDIS. Or I think it's like TARDIS set home. TARDIS set home or something. Yeah, TARDIS home is now set right here where we are. And what you're going to want to do is you can just go TARDIS home and take it. But calling your TARDIS and moving it will actually consume your Q1 energy. Which, let me just convert again just in case. So yeah, let me show you a little bit of clockwork. So you can just pull this, start moving, you know. Turn the parking brake like this, so it should change to like parking brake on or something. Yeah, parking brake is not red. I'm gonna show you where we are now, but I'm gonna show you first how to add rooms. So you already seen it probably. It's this little thing we haven't added a room. Right-click this little thing. This is a corridor. There are a couple of them in the TARDIS. Right-click the one you want. And choose them. So, Battle Center, 30 diamonds, Big Building Room, 20, Small Building Room, 10 diamonds, a corridor break is 1 diamond, it's just a bunch of corridors, a chest room, 5 diamonds, elevators, up and down, 25 diamonds, the Eye of Harmony, which is from the classic series, it's 15 diamonds, the library, 15 diamonds, the workroom, 5 diamonds, wardrobe, 15 diamonds, this thing, reconfiguration system, 50 diamonds, stable 15, saves room 5, and plant room 12. The first thing I'm gonna advise you to do is get a save room. So now it's gonna create it. The room will successfully been built. You can just walk through the corridor with your speed 3, and this is the save room. Now what you're gonna want to do is when you right click a sign, it'll cost you 3 diamonds. Right click it again, and you don't have any diamonds on you. So you should have the exact amount of diamonds even if you're in creative. So yeah, now we have this location stored so we can teleport to it anytime we want. Basically, what this will do is, I don't know, I move a TARDIS and I like the location, I want to save it, but I don't want it to be my TARDIS's home location. I'm going to add it to the saves room. Now let's go to this corridor and do the exact same thing. Add a room. The next room I'm going to advise you to get is a chest room. It's only 5 diamonds, and let's create it. And it's actually pretty good, considering this is what you get. All those large chests and stuff. So yeah, and what I'm not going to advise you to do is like chain millions of rooms together, because that might actually make your game lag. Right here there is a little head, which I found to be a nice Easter egg. Next to the stairs, another corridor. Let's add one of the last rooms, which I'm going to show you. The rest I'm going to let you explore. The last one is the wardrobe. I think it's like 15 diamonds or 20 diamonds. And this one will actually allow you to get armor, the leather armor of every color in each of those chests, bunch of gold blocks, bunch of glass, a really beautiful thing. Now what I'm gonna do is, let me just fly up and get out of this room. You can find it very difficult to get out of those rooms sometimes. That's why I added them in separate corridors. Yeah, so now I'm gonna show you where we ended up. Okay, it's in the middle of materializing. We just have to wait for it to materialize. And yeah, those lights are, I think they're not moving anymore. I think like this, and then they're gonna move. Yeah, they're gonna turn off. So once we materialize, we can just leave the TARDIS. And I'm gonna show you we're somewhere in the middle of the ocean. See that? That's where we were. I moved the TARDIS a little, and this is where it is now. So yeah, that's basically what I'm going to show you. The only thing that I'm going to show you, the last thing, is TARDIS allow, I think. TARDIS allow, and then the username. Now he's allowed to get in your TARDIS, because by default the property of your player, if anybody else tries to open the door, they will not be able to open it, but if you open the door and close the door, they'll get teleported. So now I'm going to show you the last thing. Two things, the TARDIS call and the TARDIS home. The TARDIS call is a simple command / TARDIS call, and it calls the TARDIS towards you. Of course, it takes 75 Huon energy, so you better use the conversion and convert it back to 200. The TARDIS materializes at the place where you are. You can shift and right click on any side to change the door to that place. So yeah, you can just change the position of the door. So I called it, and now I want it to go home, which is over there. I'm gonna go /TARDIS, go home, and now it's gonna get to its home location, which takes 100 energy, and I think it takes 20 energy for the travel by moving the controls and stuff. And there is one more type of TARDIS which I really kind of weirdly like, from 11th Doctors. I think it's some kind of a special or something. You go TARDIS spawn junkyard TARDIS. I think that's how you do it. TARDIS help. Let me just check. I really forgot that last command. You can see that there are so many TARDISes. So allow this, allow. Yeah, I already checked all those commands. Set landing zone. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Junkyard TARDIS. Spawn junkyard. So you're gonna want to do /TARDIS spawn junkyard. So now he's gonna spawn this little thing. This little weird thing. Clear. Checked to all players. Okay, so now this TARDIS is really weird. It doesn't do anything. You can just pull all those things, push the button, do a little bit of magic, but when you pull this lever, you get teleported at a random location, and that's basically how it works. I don't think that you can make this TARDIS. Let me just play around with it a little. Now, you'll see how we're gonna go to this, in the middle of the ocean, and that's basically it. TARDIS. I think it's like remove junkyard or something. Junkyard. I think this is how it goes. TARDIS remove junkyard. I'm not sure how to remove it now. TARDIS help 4. TARDIS help 5. You can see that there is a couple of problems, but gridlock, delete TARDIS. You can see that there are a lot of like things and stuff. It's really weird. 6. Perhaps manual to outdoor. Protocol, chameleon config, that's chameleon circuit. You can see that now I can't remove it. /TARDIS delete junkyard. Perhaps TARDIS delete junkyard. TARDIS remove junkyard. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that TARDIS beast somewhere. Just gonna pull it. Goodbye, TARDIS. Okay. Goodbye. You can see that you can actually move it. So what I'm actually gonna try and do is like get it in the air or something. So it's like gone. Yeah, whatever, it's gone. And what? Okay, that was weird. Let's get my TARDIS here. So let's do /TARDIS call, and let's end this video by the TARDIS materializing. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm sorry that I did not upload. I'm very sick and I have problems with my server and stuff. So it's gonna come eventually once again. Recording will come back. I hope you enjoyed this short video and see you next time.